That's why I don't do MMA no more. He can't take it.
Nah, I told him, man, leave that shit alone.
He can't take it. He said, listen, he said, I'm not going to ask
Stay in your
you
lane.
to retire boxing.
Y'all heard Pap quick talk some, no, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. Stay in what you do best. You ain't about to make me look bad out here. You ain't about to mess up. You ain't about to make this contract look bad. Man, I had to beg my win dude for this, man. I had to beg him because I know what we can get out of this. Now let me stop y'all. And please listen to her stupid ass on this next one.
I'm not ever gonna ask you tell you when to stop. But he was like, "Can I ask you?" He said, "Can I get one thing out of you?" And I'm thinking he finna say, you want a baby or something. I'm like,
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, whatever. What? He was like, "Could you please not ever do MMA again?"
Nah, cause you know why?
I was like, what?
My thing is this. I feel like being a masterful boxer like she is, and you going to the fucking MMA, you got yes men around you. Nobody told you not to do that shit, man. Like, come on. You got an undefeated record, different divisions, undisputed, two-time Olympic. What we doing here?
Y'all, I can't. Did y'all hear her? So he asked me, he said, "Can I get one thing out of you?" And I think he's about to ask me for a baby. No, he's not. I ain't even been together 365 days, and you think this man about to sit up here and ask you for a baby? Yeah, can I get one thing out of you? Well, what's that, Pap? Baby? Nah. Don't do MMA no more. That don't look good. Stay in your lane. Don't make me look bad. Let me stop. But why? How could she think that? Is she slow? I'm starting to think something is up with her or something wrong with her, because how could you possibly think this man, not even divorced yet, not even divorce papers ain't signed, none of that. How could you think this man he ain't even over his wife. Don't nobody move on or get over someone that quick but her, apparently. Because ain't no way in the world I could be engaged to some man for 5 years. I don't care if we did, have called it off and broke up. Y'all know how sometimes toxic shit be. Y'all have some time, but then y'all get back together and y'all make rules and changes. You want to make it work, you make a change. Ain't no way I'ma sit up here, be with somebody for 5 years and engaged to them and call it off, get back with them, and then jump ship to another ninja that fast. No. And she might not know it, but to her, to Pep, that's telling him a lot of things. You don't think he watching these T pages on them talking about her past relationships? You don't think he's analyzing how quick it was for her to be with some dude for 5 years and then jump ship to him? This is why he putting certain shit behind. Oh, I want to have a baby. He made that contract happen before that. And you see how he didn't entertain that? When she said, I'm thinking that he was going to ask me for a baby. He didn't even entertain it. It got quiet, and he said, "Can you not do MMA no more?" She thought maybe he was gonna chime in on that. Yeah, not right now, babe. When the time is right. No, because he's not thinking about that, Claressa. I don't know why you are. That makes me think that Pep had to put it down, y'all. He had to break a back. He did something. He had to. It's something that ninja did that those other guys she been with have not done. It could have been like an old-fashioned made love. He probably could have, he gotta get his way in there. He trying to be that manager, allegedly, but he's trying to be that manager. So, y'all remember Set It Off? I'm in a bind, Nate. Or in this case, Pep, Claressa. Some other time, Pap. Some other time. Next thing you know, Claressa up there riding Pap up there closing his eyes, turning his face to the side, clenching his teeth, just hoping that it be over. So the contract. I signed it in the morning. Let me stop. But yeah, how could she think that though? Like something is seriously wrong with her. And you see how they kept making hints that she look crazy, that she ain't all the way there. And Pap just kept it business, okay? But anyways, I wanted to talk about this video, well, clip from Nyla Says. She interviewed the lady that Claressa kicked out on the little Christmas toy drive thing she was doing, which was unprofessional at that. It says a lot. If this doesn't say a lot about her, this definitely did, which already proved to me. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. The girl is insecure because she mentions on that interview that like the girl Nala's like, well, what's the problem with y'all? Man, she just mad because I guess me and her ex just had an exchange of words, and she said it won't even nothing on no serious tip. It was just a hey, and that was it. And she said she won't even invest it into it. So that tells me a lot about her. She said that she must have seen where Tony and them, I guess, had exchanges. I guess blocked the girl and started talking about the girl. So this had to be when her and Tony got back together, because Nala says, well, y'all was single, so what was the issue? Right? So I guess that's when they got back together, allegedly, and she seen that. But she has to be ghetto and ratchet. I mean, someone who's on a more maturity level would have said, okay, if she would say, let me see your phone, because she seemed like, let me see your phone, because if you've been talking to other bitches, we need to stop that right now. And instead of being on a, more maturity route, well, if you've been talking to anyone, like, if we're trying to make this work, cut them off. And if she would have seen it was the lady that supported her, like, what's this about? Or just write her, say, hey, was there anything going on between you two? And, I mean, some people are going to be upset, but not to the extent she's holding a grudge. Girl, you with another man. You calling her a troll, but it's really about that. You with another man. Why is that bothering you? Why would that have bothered you still to this day? Right? And then to do that to the kids, you don't know that's showing your character. And Pap might not have said nothing right there and then, but I bet you he was definitely thinking about that. And I bet you he probably got with one of his homies, somebody later, and I bet you he talked about it. Like, nah, I wouldn't have did no shit like that. Like, the kids ain't got nothing to do with what we got going on. That's how I feel, Pap. He's on a way more maturity level than Claressa. I think he's trying to get her there, but there's no change in her. She done mentioned in many interviews that she has an attitude problem, her anger issues. Well, baby, that's something you need to go work on, especially now that you're out here somewhat of a, I'm not going to say celebrity, but you're a known person. We'll just put it that way. And your character out here is not good. But tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think she kicked that lady out because she was a troll, or do you think it has something to do with the long-standing beef of her speaking with Tony in the DMs? I'm going with the Tony thing. But you with Pap, you supposed to be happy, girl. You want to get married, you want this baby. I wouldn't have let her come in there and bother me or faze me. Now, you said that she was making videos or posting like certain things about you, but leave it to the woman. She didn't want you out here embarrassing yourself. And it was just reposts. Your real issue was with her talking to Tony, because guarantee you, had she not seen them having any type of communication, that woman would have been able to stay inside that building, and she would have been able to get her kids them damn toys. Anyways, I want to leave y'all with a message from Claressa Shields on how she wants to do everything, and everything she touches turns to gold.
Claressa Shields want to be great at everything I do. Period. I don't care who like it. I don't care who love it. I don't care. I, Claressa Shields, want to be great at everything I do. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything I touch turns to gold. If I touch an Olympic silver medal, it turns to gold. If I touch an Olympic bronze medal, it turns to gold. If I get involved with my boyfriend business, guess what? It's gonna turn to gold. If it ain't already gold. If I want to be an actress, whenever I touch that paper and I start memorizing them lines turn to gold. If you don't think about yourself like that, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you. But you need to think about yourself in that form and be that great of a person and big yourself up.